Hello, my name is Trydar. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build two sites as a Roman watchtower in Minecraft. Let's get started. Okay, let's start by taking a tour of the watchtowers, see which one of the two or both you want to construct. As you can see, the first model here, the smaller of the two, is a very simple design. Square shaped with an arch on the top and some crenellations and everything. It does have some roof tiles up here on the top as well, and of course a place here for you to keep watch over your domain to make sure nobody sneaks in. And also, it does have an access ladder up here, and it has as well a number of chambers, as you see there, for you to use for extra storage space or anything that you need. If you want to perhaps decorate the rooms of your watchtower, make them a bit more functional, have like emergency supplies or everything, you can do that, and the space is provided there. It's just a simple and basic little watchtower design. If you want something a little bit more advanced, though, we do have this monster back here. It's got a beacon in it, as you can see. And this one, as you can also might tell, shares the same design language as the first tower, except the base of this one is octagonal. So if we go take a look at this half-sized, or rather half-height model here, you can see we do have a larger tower that is indeed octagonal. And this just consists of, from the crenellations on down here. I thought some of you might be doing this. You might want a third option in between these two. You might want a small one, but the large one might be too much. So this one over here is just... it's like half of this large one right here. I just took the superstructure off of the top here, all the ornate detail and everything. So you can have a third option if you want to as well. I believe octagonal towers mostly featured in the walls of Constantinople. They may have in some other Roman cities before that, but usually they would prefer the square variety for general Roman city walls. But let's take a closer look here. So the upper sections mostly consist of a needlessly ornamental detail with Corinthian columns and everything, a couple of layers of those. They go from an octagonal to a round section up here at the top, and of course it has a nice Roman dome with a little pinnacle on here at the top, which is of course designed for the beacon beam. So let's land here for a moment and crawl through the tower real quick. If you want to build one of these. So it's got a more ornate doorway than the first one. Down here, of course, we have the beacon all the way at the bottom. This model features only 9 iron blocks right here. But because there's nothing below here, if you want to add like a full-sized beacon pyramid, you can do that below here if you have the extra iron to do so. So let's take a look at the next level here. This is inside the octagonal tower. And another identical level here. And this level up here, which is, of course, at the level of the arches. And first tower over there. But it being octagonal, we, of course, have to have 8. And diagonal arches are hard to pull off. But hopefully I managed to do that. You have to kind of, use your imagination with some of these. Minecraft and everything. So if we continue up this way here, there's a lot more ladders in this one. This will take us up to the next level. A few more places up here for you to use to keep watch. Another level here, here, and here, and I think there's a fourth one. Right up here at the top by our round dome area up here. And also just inside here, there is a last little section in here as well. It's just a little a cylinder with a little vault up there at the top to host the rest of the beacon beam. So yeah, that is the deluxe model of Roman watchtower. Very emphasis on the deluxe. for this one, obviously. You could say this is the standard Roman watchtower. That back there would be the intermediate. And this would be the advanced level one. So if you have a really prominent place in your world, this is where I would put one of these. And maybe along the less well-traveled roads, you might want to put one of the smaller ones. Of course, there is also the octagonal section as well. And to build the octagonal section here, all you have to do is just follow this tutorial here that we're going to be doing later in the video and just stop right here and don't add the rest of this. But with that said, we're going to start here, the first tutorial with the small watchtower. And for that, we have a materials list over here. So let's see what you're going to need. It's not too bad in comparison to that monster anyway. You need 261 blocks of decorative diorite, 439 blocks of tuff. Because as you might have noticed here on the walls here, as you can see, in a lot of my Roman builds in the past, I would just layer cobblestone and stone bricks like every other layer here. But more recently, I think it looks quite a bit better if for every 2 blocks of cobble, we break that up with 2 blocks of tuff. And then we reverse that pattern as we go up the building right here. I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory what we're going to be doing. But I want to go ahead and point that out before we got too deep into the tutorial because it's easier to see right here. But it's just a decorative pattern that you can use in all your other buildings, not just this one. So I wanted to point that out. 1,557 blocks of cobblestone, 102 oak tree trunks, 76 cobblestone slabs for the roof, 24 deep slate tile slabs, 13 ladders, 3 cobblestone stairs. Actually, you might need more than 13. I thought I might have had one missing there at the top. 3 cobblestone stairs, 567 stone bricks, 140 stone brick stairs, 42 oak slabs, 4 cobblestone walls, 48 blocks of random brick, and of course, 1 door. All right. So the dimensions for the watchtower are I don't remember. I think the base is like 11, maybe it's 13. We'll just count it out. So the first thing you want to do is get your tuff and count for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks. And then turn the corner and count for, counting this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks again. Turn the corner, another 13, and of course 13 across the front. Just make a big square of 13 by 13, and this little platform here for our stairs, right here. And behind this, I think the floor for this starts up here at the level of the door. So all of this back here, if you want to save yourself some tuff or whatever, you can just leave that hollow or fill it with dirt or whatever spare block you have. And we can move on to the next phase here. You can do the same for this phase also. Just leave all this back here hollow if you want to, because it's not visible. And then on top of your tuff, go around and put a big square of diorite. Except for here at the front where we, of course, use some stone brick stairs and some cobblestone stairs right here at the front. All right, next block level up. I should mention we're going to be doing this 1 block level at a time for both towers. That's how these tutorials are structured. I'm going to be showing you this one slice at a time. And you should be pausing the video and building what you see at your own pace. I also want to remember before I get too far into the video, this world here is available for download in the video description for both Java and Bedrock versions. So if anything in the video is unclear, you can just download the world, come here, and look at it firsthand for yourself. Although I do try and be comprehensive in the video, but sometimes I'll miss things. Sometimes people need extra help also, so I just wanted to do that. I try to provide everything I can for you in the video. As you can see here, put a big square of stone brick stairs all the way around, except for here at the front. All right, next level up, we're done with the base, so we are going to want to have the cobblestone floor right here at this level. You can leave everything below that hollow, as I said. But at the front here, as you can see, you want to put a big square of cobblestone, but you want to put this pattern of tuff blocks every 2 blocks, as you can see here. And when you get to the corners, just bend that and put 2 blocks there and 2 blocks of cobble, 2 blocks of tuff, and 2 blocks of cobble. This is going to be a repeating pattern as we go through the tutorial. These are going to alternate. Let me go back here for just a moment. We're on this level here. This level here is going to be replicated. This level here is going to be replicated for this level here, and here, and here. Because the intermediate levels between those, you can see all you're doing is reversing the placement of the cobble and the tuff from the previous layer, like that there. All right, so with that out of the way, next block layer, a bit of diorite in your door here at the front, cobblestone interior, and stone bricks in a big square. Just like that there, and your ladder all the way at the back. All right, next layer up, you can see a bit of diorite here at the front to finish off the doorway. And then cobblestone behind that for the interior. The interior is just solid cobblestone. If you want to go the extra mile, you can decorate this with alternating stone brick and tuff. But I didn't choose to do that, so... but I just wanted to point that out as an aside. So here you can see you're reversing the placement of the tuff and the cobble from the previous layer, just like so. We're, of course, doing this just to give us the effect that we have like a big square ashlar blocks making up our build. I mean, you know, Minecraft, we have nothing but big square ashlar blocks to make up our build. I know. But I just wanted to say that. It's just sort of an effect to give us a little bit more texture out of what would otherwise be just a plain flat wall. So here at the front, a couple upside down stone brick stairs and stone bricks all the way around, and a ladder at the back. All right, here, same deal. You want to replicate now. You replicate this first cobblestone and tuff layer. Do that again there. Then behind here, we want to add some upside down stone bricks stairs here as corbels to support our floors, which are, of course, right here. And for the floors, all you want to do is lay down your oak tree trunks in this pattern here, and then fill in the middle with oak slabs. Let's go down here and take a look. It'll let me go down. Come on. Yeah. Well. That's strange. Yeah, Minecraft. Anyway, but here's what that looks like from the bottom. You can see we're using the protruding upside down stairs here as stone corbels to support our floors. Very common technique in ancient buildings and whatnot, even up to the modern day in some instances, to use those to support your floors. All right, here, another simple layer of tuff and cobble right here, and then back to stone bricks, tuff and cobble, stone bricks, and more corbels. Right there. Next layer up, just add another floor, just like the previous floor you did, make another copy. Here again, stone bricks, tuff and cobble, stone bricks, tuff and cobble, and corbels. Just like so. All right, this level here, you want to add a layer of stone bricks and another floor, except we're getting towards the top now. So we want to put upside down stone brick stairs in a 2-to-1 pattern, 4 of those on each of the 4 faces of the building for our crenellations. All right, next layer up from that, just add a layer of cobble and this design of tuff right here in the middle. 3 by 3, and then a ring around that of cobble, and then a ring of tuff. And then your ladder right there. In fact, down here, it looks like I was missing. Looks like I'm missing several ladders. That number I gave you is probably going to be wrong. I'm not sure how those got missing. Anyway, over here on top of the upside down stone brick stairs, put stone bricks on all the 4 faces. And then the next layer up, put diorite on top of those, and then stone bricks behind that, according to this simple pattern here. And then some walls, just right there, just 4 of those. All right, next layer up, on top of the diorite, go around and put cobblestone slabs on top of all of those on all four sides. Then behind that, we want to put a mix of cobblestone and tuff, like you see done here. Next layer up, easy one, stone bricks. 3 by 3, just take a nibble out of each one of those. Again here, stone bricks, cobblestone and tuff on top of the stone bricks, like you see done here on all four. Then back to stone bricks, and then back to cobblestone and tuff with a little bit of diorite now because we're going to be putting our arches. We can just barely see that little arch there we saw in the beginning over there. All right, next layer up from that, you just want to extend all that up with diorite and stone bricks, except we want to fill in this block over here with diorite. All right, next layer up, I'll show you this from the top down. You want to build that there out of cobblestone, diorite, and tuff. We want to have these blocks floating in the middle here because this is going to represent our rib vault up here at the top. All right, next layer up. Finishing off our arches here and our rib vault, just like that. Just a diorite X in the building, like so. Just like that there. And next layer up, you can just go ahead and fill it in with tuff and cobble and a bit more diorite. Just like this here. All right, next layer up, easiest phase we've probably done it since the beginning phase, so just a big square of diorite. All right, now a big square of cobble, and we are building a second set of crenellations, just like we did for these things down here. Remember these crenellations along all four sides? You're going to be doing that again, all the way up here at the top on all four sides. So now that you already know how to do these, we can skip a little bit. Just build your next set of crenellations and fill in cobble behind that there. When you get to the layer of the diorite here, though, we're building our tiled roof here at the top. So I'll show you this from the top down. This is, of course, done with red nether brick and deep slate tile slabs. Right there. Next level up from that, you want to place the cobblestone slabs on top of the diorite. And then back here, you want to build the roof tiles according to this pattern here. As you can see, we're just doing a simple checkerboard of red nether brick and tiles. Just like so. Next phase up from that right here. And, oh, well, this is actually the last phase. Just like so. So once you get all the way up here and finish your roof tiles and everything, your very basic model of Roman Watchtower will be complete. And if you now choose to build the more advanced one, as you can see, it's going to require a longer explanation just because it's taller. So we're still going to be going one slice at a time, but it's going to take a little longer to get through. I will start on this episode, and hopefully we'll see if I can talk long enough for it to all fit into one episode. If not, there will be a part 2. So all the way down here, as you can see, we are going to talk about our large watchtower here. And it just occurred to me I didn't give you a materials list for just that piece there. If anyone just wants to build that piece there, I will count that up and put it as a comment somewhere in the video, probably. And maybe in the description or in the comment or something. But anyway, so for the big grand design here, which I know some of you will definitely want to build, you'll be needing for this the same materials list you did for this, except we need just a few more things down at the end. And of course, more of them. So you will need 1,570 blocks of diorite, 1,100 blocks of tuff, 13,832 blocks of cobble. But I want to say about this cobblestone, I built this building solid. Before I get too far away with that, I built, as you can see, I built everything here solid. You can see all this cobblestone here at the base. Just like you did with that base down there, you can leave that hollow to save yourself, I don't know, 1,000 or so blocks of cobblestone. And for the walls here, as we go, you can see all of these are thick cobblestone walls. This is where the majority of that cobblestone is getting used. If you want to just build what is in between these two walls here and leave that hollow, you can save yourself, I don't know, half, at least half, that amount of the 13,000 or so blocks of cobblestone. So I wanted to say that before we got too far along. 748 oak tree trunks, quite a few. 365 cobblestone slabs, 28 deep slate tile slabs, 208 ladders, 129 cobblestone stairs, 2,834 stone bricks, 821 stone brick stairs, 640 oak slabs, 120 deep slate tile slabs, 216 blocks of red in the brick, course for the roof and everything for the dome, 9 plus iron blocks, and 1 beacon. Like I said, if you want to make this a full beacon pyramid, you need to add however many blocks, 2.5 stacks, to get you a full beacon pyramid there. 64 oak fences, 13 blocks of cobbled deep slate, and 1 door. If you want to upgrade the doors, you can make perhaps these iron doors instead of the wooden ones that I've shown you. And for this one, I don't have dimensions set out for this one because it's octagonal. Usually a lot of things I will build will have square bases, so it's easier. But for this one, we are just going to, we're just going to count it out. So let's start, let's see. So we can divide this building just like that one over there by a center line. So if we draw a line straight through the building, straight through, what we will be building on this side of the building is going to be symmetrical to what we build on that side of the building. So in other words, if we slice the building in twain and build something like this on that side of the center line, we want to build something like that on the other side of the center line right here. As we go, to save a little bit of time, I will focus on the details for one half and leave it to you to fill in the other half. And just the same, just remember where your center line is and mirror the build on this side. So starting here at the front, we want to, let me see. Let's count back, I think. For what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 blocks. So that will get us all the way to the back there, just as the first measurement. For the next one, we want to use, let's start with this block here, and count with cobblestone stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And turn the corner and count for 1, 2, 3, 4 cobblestone stairs. And now we're going to be counting with tuff. So with the tuff blocks, we want to count for 1, 2, and then a diagonal of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a straight run of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then a diagonal of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to get all the way there. And that's 1/2 the base. And as I said, explained, it's just a mirror image of the other side of the base there. So keep going with another 7 and however many that was, and 7 and back around to the front. And that will give you the dimensions for your base. I think, if memory serves, I think this tower is 116 blocks tall. Also, just as an aside. So here at the front, we want to place down some tuff blocks for the bases for our columns here. Some cobblestone stairs. And then behind that, we want to do a big octagon of diorite. Just like that there. And then on top of the diorite, you want to go around and place stone brick stairs. And for some reason, there are more stone brick stairs around the side here. It looks like these didn't connect for some reason. These stairs should be doing this. This here. They should be doing this thing where they connect like this. For some reason, they're not connecting like they should, but they should be doing this, and the version that you'll be building, just like so. At the front here, we want to use a few more stairs and stone bricks here for the front entranceway, just like that there. And back here, dead in the middle, you can go ahead and place, this would be the top of your beacon pyramid. As I said, if you want to build a bigger beacon, you need to dig down below here and place a lot more iron blocks back down there. But from the center, all the way back to the edge, let's take a measurement. Let's take, starting here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 blocks will get you to that point right here. All right, next level up. A couple blocks of diorite here. If you want to, you can go ahead and extend these up for 6 total blocks of diorite for our columns right there at the front. Both of these, 6 blocks. Back here, a bit of cobbled deep slate for our doorway. And diorite around that. On the exterior, of course, we're doing the same pattern that we did with the smaller tower, except octagonally, now with the cobblestone and the deep slate. Of course, on some of these, it's a 2 to 3 pattern, as you can see here, instead of a 1 to 2. And that's just because of how it worked out. All the way around there, and on the interior here, we have a short passageway, which takes us to this interior here. And of course, this is round here at the bottom because this section up here is round, and it just extends straight down through the tower right there. So the measurement for this from the doorway is here for your doorway. Count for 5, and 2, and 2 diagonal, 2 this way, 5, 2, 2 diagonal, 2, and another 5 here, 2, 2, 2, 5, and 2, 2, and 2. Just like that there. All right, once you have done that, go around and slap stone bricks on both layers, on the interior and the exterior. On some of these, there are some random blocks back here that can be whatever block. If you want to fill the solid, that doesn't have to be diorite. That's just a straight block from MC Edit, how I put the build together and everything. But as I said, also as an aside, you can start to leave all of this stuff back here hollow if you want to save yourself many thousands of blocks of cobblestone and everything. You can leave all this back here hollow and everything. All right, next level up, doorway here. This is the only place we're using the cobbled deep slate. Right here for the door. And you want to return and reverse the pattern, whatever pattern you did below there for the cobblestone and the tuff, reverse it here for this level. Just like we did with the block layering on the first tower, we're going to be doing that again on the octagonal one. But in this one, there's a whole there's a whole bunch of extra blocks that don't have to be back here, like this extra diorite, and these extra blocks are tough. If they're not visible from the exterior, you don't need to use them, is what I'm trying to say. Same deal on the interior, except I spared you doing the tough detailing. It's just a straight layer of cobblestone and stone bricks in here. And if you want to save even more, you can just leave it straight cobble. All right, next layer up, stone bricks again. Just like so. You can see here we've also started the ladders. 4 of those on all 4 corners. Wow. On all 4 quadrants of the circle. Circles don't have corners. Up here at the front entranceway, doing the tuff and the cobble again on the exterior, but not on the interior. But as I said, if you want to go the extra mile, you can do the tough detailing on the interior as well. It looked pretty nice. Detailing here for the doorway. A diorite lintel with some upside down stone brick stairs here. And then just roof all that over with cobble. Right there. All right, next layer up. We have finished our column shafts here. 6 blocks of diorite. And upside down cobblestone stairs right here at the top. For our Corinthian capitals to represent our canthus leaves. Up here, a lintel of upside down stone brick stairs. And then tuff and cobblestone. Again, on the exterior. But here, you can see we are doing a floor layer. Just like so. And I think you can see the pattern of this. I don't really have to explain this one too much. I'll show it to you from below, though. The wood is just wood slabs. And there, of course, the 8 cross beams meeting here in the middle as well. Some of these I used oak bark blocks. I didn't exactly include that in the materials list. I just made them all oak blocks. But if you want to go the extra mile on this one, just for the extra detailing, I think about, I don't know, it's probably 2/3 of that amount of oak blocks that I listed as it should be bark blocks. I also removed the door here to make it easier to get in and out. Next layer here at the front, more upside down stairs, stone bricks again, to finish off our Corinthian capitals. Back here, a little hint of a pediment. Right here, over the doorway, just a couple of slabs and some diorite behind that. Stone bricks for the octagonal sections, and cobblestone extending up from the layers below. And just a little fence guardrail here. We don't want you falling all the way down through your tower. That'd be really bad. Next layer up here at the front. For our very small entablature here at the front, we just got some tuff and a big rectangle. And one last stone brick slab there. And then cobblestone and tuff for the exterior again. All right, next layer up from that, pretty easy. Big rectangle of diorite right there. Stone bricks for the exterior and cobblestone for the interior. There's going to be a lot of repetitive stuff on that, so. Here for the pediment on the, well, that's weird. That's clipping out of existence over there. Well, that's Minecraft for you. Anyway, upside down stone brick stairs here. 2 slabs off on the sides here for our cornice and the raking cornice for our very small pediment up front. And you know the drill out here. Cobblestone and tuff and cobblestone in the middle. And oh, well, we do also have some corbels here again. Right here. I think, did we have those down below there? Yes. I may have missed pointing that out. We do have some corbels here, just 2 on each of the 4 sections. So 8 corbels total for the interior in there for each level to, of course, support our floor. Next level up here, detailing for the pediment and everything. Just like so, with a bunch of half slabs and everything. And a couple of roof tiles on the top right here. Stone bricks for the octagon and another floor. Exactly the same floor you built before. Go ahead and build another one. All right, next layer up, a bit more detailing for this pediment here. Just like so. And right here for the roof tiles and everything. And you know what to do back here with your alternating tuff and your cobble. And we're beginning another floor here as well with our guard railing and our cobble. So next layer up, stone bricks again. Just like so. And a little detailing here at the front to finish off our pediment. Some cobble slabs and then a couple of blocks of diorite here. And if you want to go ahead and finish this off, it's just going to be a little decorative finial of diorite there. Next level here, cobble and tuff. And then stone bricks again. And here's our completed finial. Now at this level, just like we did at the last level over there, we are going to be adding some crenellations. And so these crenellations here, for the most part, they follow the same design as the previous crenellations that we did. Except they're going to need to be bent across a 45-degree diagonal, which is always tricky. But we do our best, like you see here. And you want to do that on all 8 faces of the octagon, like this here. All right, next layer here, stone bricks on top of all the upside down stone brick stairs that you put in. Cobblestone behind that, and as you can see, we've arrived at another layer to put in another floor. Just like so. All right, diorite on top of all the stone bricks for the crenellations. But behind that, we then want to start laying out the foundation for what is going to be the, well, it's out of range now, what is going to be the arches. So 8 of those. So let's take a good look here. It's mostly all stone bricks with a bit of cobble filling, just like you see done here. I'm going to start at the middle here, and then just trace these out with a bit of red wool. So it'll make it really apparent exactly what you need to build. Oops. Yeah. You'd think after all these years I wouldn't misplace the block, but I still do, all the time. So that's half of it there. I'll make it really apparent. So fill all that in with stone bricks, and then cobble filling behind that, and that'll be the foundation. And then let's move on to the next phase. So on top of all the diorite, go around and put cobblestone slabs on top of all of them, all the way there. And over here to the sides, we want to do tuff and cobble. And we're beginning our second series of ladders here. And I think if I just show this to you from the top down, it'd be easier with the tuff and the cobble. I know they do blend with each other a little bit, but that's, of course, on purpose. We don't want our brickwork pattern to be too obvious. We just want to have a nice subtle blend. All right, next level up from that, easy phase. Go around and on all 8 of these piers, slap down stone bricks. Next phase again, whatever you did with below here with these stone bricks and the cobble, just reverse that with the tuff. Show you that from the top down. Next phase here, easy phase, stone bricks on top of all of that, just straight up. Next phase after this, though, we have a more complicated pattern of diorite that we want to put in like this here. Over down and take a look at it. Each section in turn. I think some of these interior blocks could be any block, like this stuff here. This can be just plain cobble, I think. If it's a block that's not visible from the outside, it can be whatever type of filler block you have lying around for it. Just like here. Well, I broke that block of cobble. But just kind of like that there. Like whatever that red is there, just fill that in with any block. Or conversely, if you want to save just a couple of blocks, you can leave that hollow. Over here at next phase, I think for this one, it's stone bricks and just extend all the diorite that you built straight up. All right, next phase after that, a little bit more complicated now, because we're going to be building these arches, just like so. The diagonal arches may be a little bit more tricky than the straight ones. Just like that there. And the next layer up, we want to start connecting everything. Like here, so let's lower down. And we want to be building the layer just like this. Well, there may be some extra stone bricks here, but otherwise the diorite and the cobble and everything should look like that. Of course, we're leaving the spaces for our ladders to get up to the next level. The way it worked out, I couldn't continue this ladder straight up because the archway was here. And we have the beacon beam in the middle, so I couldn't really put a ladder there either. All right, let's take a look at this from beneath. Right there, and this is the same one as the straight one, and this is just another diagonal. All right, next layer up. All the difficult arches are done, so we just want to put a big rectangle. We just want to put a big octagon of tuff all the way around, and just cobble behind that, and leave the space for your ladders. On the interior, though, we want to go back to our ring pattern of cobblestone, just like you see done here. All right, next layer up, put a big octagon of diorite on top of the tuff, and also a ring of diorite here in the middle. And whatever block you have spare in between that. All right, next layer up, it's almost entirely cobblestone. I think we do have some upside down stone brick stairs here, though, in a ring all the way around there. And here again, we are putting on some crenellations. So, for the crenellations, just like you did down here, for all these crenellations here, right here, do all of that again. Same exact pattern for the crenellations. We're just stacking it up. So behind that, as you can see, just place cobblestone. And at this level, we also want to be placing a ceiling, or also a floor. For the next level here, same design as this floor down here. You built this floor several times, so just build another one right up here on top of those stone bricks and everything. Just like so. And then after that, actually after that, I think this would be a good place to put a break in the video, and we will continue the rest of it in part 2, because right here, this is the level, this is as much as you need to build if you want to have just the octagonal tower. And the only really thing that you need to do from this point onwards to finish the building is just to build your crenellations again with your diorite on top of your crenellations, and then on top of that, I don't have any handy. With your, well, there it is. With your, on top of all these stone bricks around here, just place that there, like so, and then place down your, it's the wrong slab. And place down your cobblestone slab on top of that there. And that will be the octagonal tower design complete without the ornamental top. But I think that's going to be all the time we have for today. This is a good place to stop. We will be doing, in the next part, the ornamental top of the tower and everything. I want to remind you the world course is available for download in the video description for both Java and Bedrock versions. In case you need to come here and see anything, any small detail that I might have glossed over or something that you need to come see. And I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.